What's going on, everybody, and welcome back once again to the channel. Before we get into today's video, make sure to subscribe and sack that like button. Breaking news: Jalen Ramsey is being traded to the Miami Dolphins, reportedly for a third-round pick and tight end Hunter Long, and I'm gonna break it down. So without further ado, let's begin. Wild game of USFL games yesterday. Enjoyed watching that. I will be doing a power rankings video tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. But getting into this trade that just went down in the NFL, Jalen Ramsey headed to South Beach to play for the Miami Dolphins, and this is a blockbuster trade. Jalen Ramsey, is coming off of a year, not his best year, maybe his worst year as a player, but this guy is still playing at a high level. Last season, he still got 4 interceptions, 2 forced fumbles, and 88 tackles, which is very good numbers for a corner and supposedly his worst year. Jalen Ramsey still has some left in the tank, and I think this is only going to bolster a Miami Dolphins team that's trying to turn themselves into a Super Bowl contender. Now, this move comes shortly after the Dolphins were releasing cornerback Byron Jones, who was not having a good year. They still have Xavier Howard on the roster, but that's going to be a crazy cornerback duo with Xavier Howard and Jalen Ramsey. And honestly, I would have said coming into this past year that Jalen Ramsey and Xavier Howard were the 2 best corners in the NFL, and now here they are on the same team. Would I say they're still the 2 best? No, but they're still very good corners, especially Jalen Ramsey, and this is only going to help them being able to keep up with high-powered offenses in the AFC that they are going to be dealing with. Who won this trade? The Dolphins by far. All they had to give up was a third-round pick and a tight end in Hunter Long. Which Hunter Long has in his whole career? 1. So, yeah, this was a steal. I thought that the Rams were, reportedly the Rams wanted at least a late first-round pick for Jalen Ramsey. I guess the market just wasn't there, and they settled for a third-round pick and a depth tight end. But yeah, I mean, this is a steal. I think for the Dolphins, this is an A+ trade. For the Rams, I would honestly say it's a D-. Honestly, I mean, yeah, maybe it was time to move on from Ramsey, but this was just not the right value for it. And yeah, I think Jalen Ramsey could have a good year with the Dolphins in 2023. I mean, stats is difficult, but I can easily see him having another 3-4 interception season and being a guy who teams just still don't want to throw to. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see him go up against Stephon Diggs twice a year. We know those two have a pretty good rivalry going there. So yeah, big time trade here. Jalen Ramsey to the Miami Dolphins for a third-round pick and Hunter Long. And comment down below what you guys think about all this. And other than that, I'll see you guys next time.